For sure.
And you see Orpheus immediately retreat to the edge of the stage and start charging gyro. I think Orpheus's lack of aggression can be his biggest hindrance sometimes, because the more time you give other players, especially Ike, to do damage and hit you, the worse it could be for you.
Yeah, for sure. And Orpheus is a player where he's not as strong as in neutral, in part because of that lack of aggression, but his punish game is where he usually shines.
Right.
So when he has you off stage, when he has you in a corner, etc.
Right. And again, not knowing as much about Mooncake, it'll be interesting to see how he handles Orpheus's lack of aggression, because if you overextend or do unsafe moves in the shield, you will get punished for it, as we've seen Orpheus do a couple times here already.
Right. And so far, Mooncake with a bit of a deficit here. Attempts to grab, but Orpheus is just going to roll away, and Orpheus has all the control here.
Yeah, Mooncake having a really hard time getting off that ledge, and it looks like he's not quite sure how to approach. He's doing a lot of moves into shield as Orpheus just stands on the stage.
Yep. And he also doesn't really have any idea of how to deal with gyro. He's just shielding it or running into it, whereas in general, you want to just throw it into the air behind you such that Rob can't get access to it.
Right. Gyro control is one of the biggest things about playing Rob. Right now, he's just leaving it behind him, but if you control the gyro, you control half the matchup against Rob.
Right. Right now, Mooncake's slowly making his way in terms of damage, but at a very precarious percent himself.
Right. He is down 60% here, but that's the thing with Ike. You know, one solid back air could turn this completely around, and that's why Orpheus kind of needs to secure this kill right now.
I actually like what Mooncake's... All right, I like what he's doing here. So what he's trying to do is he's trying to use his jumps in order to bait out the gyro toss and just go right over it, and then using his large hitboxes to safely hit Orpheus' shield. That was dangerous, though.
Yeah, that was not the greatest punish by Orpheus, but that's not the greatest punish of the punish by Mooncake either.
Yeah. Okay, that one was smart. I like it. Ooh!
But he gets caught with the up smash trying to run past him there.
Yep. I liked the idea beforehand, but got caught. Good tomahawk.
Yep. Gets the throw. Orpheus off stage now. We'll have to see if he can recover. He does do it. Mooncake letting him back on just a little bit.
Yeah, Mooncake is using his double jump a lot, but at the same time, he is baiting pretty well.
Yeah, he hadn't taken any damage yet. Now to take the stock. So no extra credit whatsoever for Orpheus.
Yep.
And now he's going to drop from ledge, and he sees just charging gyro and backing off. So there's that lack of aggression, and he didn't really use the invincibility to get stage control or put any pressure on Mooncake. We'll see if it comes back to bite him.
I think Mooncake seems like he's figured this out slightly more. We'll see in a couple more percent.
Yeah,
but,
there's no tomahawk, so he's not doing any more unsafe attacks into shield. That is an improvement. There's another one. So yeah, a little bit of mid-game adaptation there coming into play. Really, really good for Mooncake.
That was beautiful.
Yep. I would have expected a back air into shield there, but no, he goes for another tomahawk.
Exactly, and a back air into shield wouldn't have even been a terrible idea, but it's just that that was a really good mix-up, especially because no one really expects something like that out of Wake Up.
Right. If you can do a good move into shield, usually not as good as a grab for raw damage, usually. And you see Orpheus trying to space out with the gyro, and yeah, Mooncake just getting grab after grab at this point.
For sure.
Throws the gyro into the shield, so Rob does get back immediately, but there's the up air going to come in and catch him. And first game going to Mooncake.
Yep, that was beautiful adaptation. He managed to recognize mid-game sort of, all right, this is what I'm doing wrong. I keep getting punished every time I land unsafely into shield and everything. And then he just got grab after grab after grab and punished Rob in a position where it's like, okay, well, he's trying to land, which is one of his... As a matter of fact, it is his weakest position.
Right. Well, you see a lot, too. Like, he jumped in and just tomahawked and did that raw tomahawk. And again, Orpheus' lack of aggression, he just kind of sat in shield, and it happened time and time and time again. So I'll be curious to see if Orpheus starts to throw out a couple more moves or maybe be a little bit more aggressive here to try to stave that off.
Yeah, and honestly, it's not just the fact that he's being defensive, I think, but it's also the way he's being defensive. So it's like he's just trying to sit in shield as a result, as opposed to just backing away from the situation entirely.
Right. You'll see defensive Rob like Wadi play, for example. And Wadi is defensive, but Wadi's defensive in a way that he punishes your approaches and conditions you still to do what he wants. Obviously, Orpheus is not Wadi, but just kind of a difference in the defensive play styles that you'll see. There's another tomahawk coming in right away.
And I get the fear of it because it's like Ike does have really, really big, powerful aerials.
Right.
And so he's like, okay, well, since I'm already in range, I don't know if I can get away in time. And ultimately, it's like, all right, he's going to land next to me with something. What do I do?
Right.
And the obvious reaction is just to shield, and he keeps doing it.
Right. And mooncake just keeps getting these down throws into the forward airs, and now Rob, over 100%, will die to a lot of Ike stuff.
Yeah, this is a huge turnaround from the first game.
Right.
Mooncake's adaptation still working out really well for him, but Orpheus hasn't really figured anything out here yet.
But I will say, too, I like the stage pick by Orpheus. Obviously, Ike a heavy hitter, so Battlefield means he'll live a little bit longer, but the platforms also can help Rob a lot with his combos and chasing people down.
For sure, but it can also be a bit more of a double-edged sword because now Ike is able to land on these platforms when he's coming back for his recovery. That's really amazing. And on top of that, he can also use the platforms to avoid a bit of the gyro pressure.
Oh, and look at these Ike combos coming out now. 33%, 47, and 57. Mooncake just racking on this extra credit here. About to lap Orpheus in percent.
Ooh,
nice
my
pivot
lord.
guard.
That was actually very clean.
Yeah, and Mooncake just all over Orpheus right now. Not really worrying about the gyro. Orpheus hasn't been able to get the gyro out really this game and use that to either trap Mooncake or do anything.
And honestly, that's another method of gyro control, which is just to be in Rob's face all the time.
Ooh! Mooncake, unfortunately, not a great side B onto the platform. Left him right above the robot who can up smash. But 110% now to 0. Orpheus got a big hill to climb.
For sure. And he hasn't really figured out a way to stuff out Mooncake's approaches anymore. Once Mooncake figured out how to get in, now it's just really hard to stop him from doing it.
Right, absolutely. Oh.
That could have been a very bad situation. But
yeah,
Mooncake
that was a situation
recognize.
where it could have been a huge punish off the flub gyro toss.
All right, good spot dodge.
Just grab. Goes right into the up air. Not much else Orpheus can do at this point to get this damage. That might have been a back air. Might have secured the stock. Ooh, gets the air dodge again, but not quite in position to hit the up air. Oh,
all right, finally gets it.
Oh, and gets the air dodge, but not going to die yet. Wow, Battlefield. There's the counter pick coming into play.
Yep.
I want to say pretty much almost any other stage, he might have been dead.
Okay.
All right. Now Rob with almost full rage.
Oh,
Scary
no,
forward tilt.
I like the idea